There is a recurring conversation in enterprise AI adoption that I keep hearing. The team is not getting good outputs from AI tools. The diagnosis is that they need better prompt templates, more structured, more specific, better frameworks, objective, audience, constraints, success criteria, context. That can help. But there is a problem that better templates do not solve. People still have to know what to put in the blanks. If the underlying thinking is unclear, if the team does not actually understand what they are trying to accomplish, what the real constraint is, what success looks like, or what information the AI should not assume, then a well-structured prompt template just gives them a cleaner way to describe an unclear idea. The bottleneck is not usually the prompt. It is whether the human can clearly define the problem, the constraints, and the desired outcome. Here's the distinction that most AI implementation conversations skip over. The work of using AI effectively operates across 3 separate layers. Prompting is how you ask. It is the interface layer. This is what most prompt engineering advice addresses. Architecture is what the system should do. It is the operating logic, the source of truth, the decision rules, the constraints, the scope of what the AI is working with. Agency is what the system is allowed to do. It is the permissions layer, what the AI can read, write, edit, move, or touch. Most teams treat all 3 as a single problem and try to solve it with better prompts. That works when the task is simple and the stakes are low. It breaks down at scale. For local SEO, this is especially clear. You can give an AI a well-structured template for generating location pages. Location, service, target keyword, CTA, schema, internal links, GBP copy. The template is correct. The structure is sound. But if nobody has clarified which locations are actually open, which services belong to which location, what the canonical source of truth is for each address, what the conversion path should be, and what the agent is allowed to change, then the problem is not prompt quality. The problem is that the architecture layer was never defined. The AI will produce output. It will be structured, formatted, and plausible looking. It will also be built on unverified assumptions. And those assumptions will be scaled across every page the AI generates. The useful workflow is not find a better prompt template. It is business truth, then intent, then constraints, then instructions, then execution, then measurement. Not find magic prompt, paste business problem into brackets, hope. This is also why the agentic layer makes the architecture work urgent, not optional. When an AI generates a draft, a vague instruction produces a mediocre output. That is recoverable. You review it, identify what is wrong, and revise. When an AI agent can edit pages, update listings, move files, or touch CRM data, a vague instruction with agentic permissions can produce a production mistake at scale. A vague instruction used to give you a mediocre answer. A vague instruction with agentic permissions can give you a production mistake. AI can scale a correct operating model quickly. It can scale a bad one even faster. The organizations that will use agentic AI effectively are not the ones with the most sophisticated prompt libraries. They are the ones that have resolved the governance questions clearly enough to give the agent a well-defined operating model. The bottleneck is not the prompt. It is the clarity of the operating model behind it. That is what the alignment sprint is designed to establish. The link is in the description.